Hello. Today we're going to work on 16-1. In 16-1 there's a whole lot going on and it's all stuff that we've done before. However, it's going to be slightly different when we do it this time because we're doing it for a corporation. So what we need to do is we need to look at our directions. And when you start off looking at these, you're going to notice a couple of things going on. First and foremost, it tells us right away that we are doing adjusting entries. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to type adjusting entries on the first line of the general journal. Adjusting entries, if you remember back in the day, always happen at the end of a period. So you'll see right here that it says use December 31st of the current year as the date. Therefore, all these are going to happen on the 31st. And I can just plug those dates in right away. I know all of them are going to be on the 31st. The good thing about what we're doing today is there's absolutely no calculation. All we have to do is we take numbers from the adjustment column, or in other words, these two columns right here on the sheet, and we go straight down and put them together. So first off, you can kind of see a little A right here. So we'll start with allowance for uncollectible accounts. Now allowance for uncollectible accounts is a credit of $1,500. So instead, we take the uncollectible accounts expense and put that first. So it's going to be uncollectible accounts expense and allowance for uncollectible accounts, $1,500. So the first one will look simply like that. We're just journalizing whatever is in the adjustments column. For the second one, we look and we try to find which one would go second. And when I do that, I'm going to try just going straight down. So for me, that would be merchandise inventory. So let's try typing merchandise inventory second. And if you remember what goes with merchandise inventory, the thing that goes with merchandise inventory is income summary. So I would type income summary. Let's see if this is right real quick. It didn't work, so I'm going to click it here. You're going to see that would have been right. So here we go. This is a listing of the answers, and I'll go ahead and explain as it goes along. So what you're going to see is for income summary and merchandise inventory, I simply take this 1848.25 and I plug that number into the two spots. I then continue down. So for the third entry, oh look, right here, supplies office, it's a credit, so I find with the debit that goes with it, supplies expense office. That comes first, and then supplies office comes second. So it would look like this, and you plug the number in. As you keep going down, you're going to notice that the pattern continues. So the next one would be supplies store. Supplies store, you do the same thing for it. Supplies expense type in store, and then supplies store, and you take the number for supplies store. You go down to insurance expense. In this case, it's going to be insurance expense and then prepaid insurance because debits always come first. Then you get the two depreciations, just keeping going down the list. The last one is the federal income tax expense. You notice that's the last adjustment here, so you're just taking this bunch of adjustments and going straight down in order, and you're filling everything in. This section should be pretty easy. So when you finish this work together, you move on to the on your own, and then you go to the application problem.